Amazon has given us a gift today. Let's see what we got. These fantastic bags. Yeah. Yeah. Booyah. Alright, so anyways, we've got a FEIYUTECH wearable gimbal. WG 3-axis wearable gimbal for GoPro and GoPro style cameras of similar size. Let's get in here and see what you get. Alright, so this is what you get. It's a nice looking box. This is the wearable gimbal. You can attach it to a tripod or for like your chest mount or a head mount or a wrist mount or something like that. Or you can hook it onto a pole, an extension pole. Oh look, here we go. T-clamp. Call those quick release buckles. That's what they are. Does this come with all this stuff? It's kind of a lot of stuff. Alright, so FEIYUTECH. It's got your T-clamp screw holes on the bottom, 1/4-inch screw hole in the center for your normal tripods and standard camera accessories. Excuse me. And then we got the T-clamp here, that's what they're calling the that GoPro twin prong thumb screw connector thing. Like I said, it's a 3-axis gimbal, so it controls panning, tilt, and rolling. It's got an LED for panning mode. It's got well, the LED is showing you what mode you're in. So you got, and this shows you how to do it. That's cool. Single tap, that puts you in panning mode. The LED will flash once. Double tap will put you in panning and tilting mode, not tanning mode. And then the LED will flash twice. Triple tap will put you in inversion mode. LED will flash once, and quadruple tap will reset it back to normal, I suppose. LED flashes once. Then you've got long press for 1 second, and you'll have the LED status on constantly. Function is lock mode. Okay, so that'll lock to a particular space. No matter which way you turn, it will keep heading in that same direction. Okay, long press for 2 seconds. Turn on and switch to the mode's LED status. 2 beeps. Power on. Alright, shut down. Long press for 3 seconds. Alright, so it looks like you're going to get a charger. Rechargeable batteries. Looks like 2 sets, or maybe just 4 singles, I'm not sure. Video output and camera charging cable. So that's for if you have a camera that you can record with while charging simultaneously. It will actually charge the camera off of the batteries of the gimbal. Then we have the hexagonal socket head cap screw, not sure what that's for. USB connector, Allen key, USB cable for charging. T-clamp, curved adhesive mounts, quick release buckle, long screw, extension knurled thumb screw, and 3M adhesive. Alright, so let's get in here, and let's just get in here and see what we have. Oh, this is cool. That's pretty nice. That's a nice box. That's a pretty nice box. It's a nice case. Alright, so let's get in here. Let's see. Alright, so here's your T-clamps. These are made of metal. That's not plastic. That's pretty that's nice. That they're metal instead of plastic. And here's your charger for your batteries, micro USB port there. Alright, stick that in there. We got our batteries here, and they are separate. Okay, so they're together but separate. Okay. Let's see what's in here before we pull the actual gimbal out. Here's all of our accessories. Our introduction in multiple languages. Thank you. Okay. Okay, do not power. Okay, so it says here, do not power on the gimbal before completing all the installation steps. I'm assuming that you put the camera in first. That way it acts the way it's supposed to, with the weight in there. And that's everything that comes out of there. Alright, so we have our thumb screw, a couple of thumb screws. There's some screws here. This is the camera, I guess, holder honor thingy. Mount adapter. There's your Allen screw, a bunch of little screws in there for different, I guess for different things. I'm not sure. Take a look at that later. Here's all the other pieces, the buckle, USB. There's your charging cable. What is that right there? Oh, that's the charging cable. Alright, so then there's your USB adapter here. And your quick connect mount there. And, alright, and then of course some adhesive things there. Alright, let's get the gimbal out and see. Okay, so cool. It feels pretty nice. It has some heft to it, but not like overly heavy. It just feels like it's a quality piece. Pretty nice. All right, it's got let's see here. Okay, there's your micro USB to power your camera. On the bottom, here's our quarter 20 standard camera mount, and then our 2 holes for if you put one of these mounts to it, like so. Right, and then you've also got an option to mount it from the back here, depending on what you're mounting it to, and I guess, you know, how you want the camera to sit. Alright, it's got a little thumb screw here, and this is where your batteries go, right here. That's easy enough. It's not waterproof at all, I don't think, so it doesn't look like it. There's no gasket or anything on the battery door here. It's just metal to metal, with not even anything overlapping. It just sits right on top there. So keep that in mind if you're using this in wet conditions. Just to probably just not, I would say. Alright, so after playing with it a bit, I got the YI4K to fit in there. I had to swap out to the longer thumb screws and turn the outside bracket, invert it, because there's not enough room. I guess the Yi is a little bit taller than a standard GoPro style of camera. I tried it with my SJ, and it fit right in there, no problem. But as far as the Yi, it must be just a little bit taller, because I don't know if you can see in the back here, it's actually not flush against the back plate. But I have it resting on all of the points that it contacts, basically. And then just turn this around. That way the legs on the bracket, on the outside bracket, are facing out instead of in. And then you just tighten it down to where it feels pretty secure, and it's pretty good. And it seems to be, you know, you may, if you want to do something that has a lot of moving, running, jumping around, or you know, high-speed stuff, I guess I might put some foam in there just to help hold it a little sturdier. But other than that, man, I think it's gonna work pretty good. But anyways, here's a demonstration of all the functions. So we go through on the box here, single tap. Well, actually, to turn it on, it's going to be a long press for 2 seconds on the button here. So long 2 seconds. There's a beep to let you know that you turned it on, along with a constant flashing that shows you that you're in your normal mode, which is in your panning mode. Okay, so I see. So when you're panning, it's going to follow where you're leading. It's going to give you that smooth pan back and forth, and then up and down, and your yaw or whatever is going to stay like that. Alright, so that's a single tap. Should be that same panning mode. Okay, so a double tap is going to put us into panning and tilting mode. I don't know why I keep wanting to tan. Alright, so now we're showing the double LED flashing. That's putting us in panning and tilting mode, so we're going to have that soft pan, and we should have a soft, yeah, now we have that soft tilting mode to where it has that soft adjustment. Cool. Alright, so then we got a triple tap. That's going to put us in inversion mode. Alright, and that's for if you're using the gimbal upside down, inverted, and that's going to be standard type of gimbal action. Alright, and then 4 taps will put us back to resetting, and that puts us back into just standard mode. And then we also have the lock mode where it locks onto a particular coordinates, and that's a long press for 1 second. Alright, so now it's on. No matter which way you go, it's going to be facing the same way. And then you can turn it whichever way you want. No, take that back. Not that, but I think up and down you can actually change that on this gimbal. You can face it to whichever way you want, and then it will lock onto that position whichever you set it at. So that's kind of nice. So you can set your shot. That's pretty much it. Long press to turn it back off again. Boom, it's dead. Alright, well that's pretty cool, so I can't wait to start using this and like that nice cinematic footage. But anyways, hope you liked this little video here, unboxing. If you have any questions about it, feel free to leave them in the comment section. I'll try to get back to it and answer them as soon as possible. And if you liked the video, go ahead and like it. If not, I guess go ahead and dislike it if you want. This is pretty cool. The price is nice. I mean, I got it on Amazon for 178 bucks or so. And the other nice thing was I ordered it yesterday. Of course, I got Prime, so free shipping, and here it is today. So that's pretty cool. Thumbs up for Amazon Prime. Way cool. Anyways, enough about all that stuff. You've seen enough. You've seen it work. The next up would be just some footage of it in action. But for now, that's going to be it. Alright, here we are with the YI4K. Recording in 4K, 30 frames per second on the FEIYUTECH WG 3-axis gimbal. Right now it's in its standard operating form. Just walking around. See as I tilt up and down, it stays level in this mode. Yeah, you can see the button for the gimbal. Alright. If I go to mode 2, that's going to give us our soft tilt up and down. Alright. Standard. And everything else, just left and right, soft. And a tilt or a roll. Okay, then we've got our lock mode, which will lock it into place no matter which way we are facing or walking. Gonna keep looking at the same direction, which might be kind of cool with like a time lapse. Alright. That's pretty much it. Alright. So anyways, here we go.